TV production guy here. I want to take a little bit of time to talk about audio syncing. I've gotten some questions from my viewers asking me about audio syncing. And basically, what audio syncing has to do with is you're recording with your DSLR and you have a separate audio recorder, and you need to sync them up in post so that when you're interviewing and talking, that the audio syncs up with the video that you shot. There's two basically ways of doing this: the traditional way and some newer ways. We'll talk about both of these. Today what I did was I shot my buddy Chris. He's just strumming a couple chords on the guitar, and shot him with my Canon 60D, and then I recorded with my external audio recorder, the Zoom H4n. The first thing we want to talk about is basically when you're doing this, what you need to do before you start shooting and before you start recording on your audio recorder is set them both to record, and then you need to set up a sync mark, like so. 1, 2, 3. The clap can then be used in post to sync up your video to your audio. You can also use something like a clapboard, which looks like this, a director's board, and you can use that. The mark that it'll put in your audio will then be marked up with the sound of it coming together. So let's take this into post and let's see how it goes. First thing you want to do is you want to make sure your audio waveforms are on. And once I have my video down, I'm going to take my layers from my Zoom H4n and I'm going to drop them on lines 3 and 4. And now I'm going to find that sync mark that I use with my clap on my visually, and I'm going to mark it up with the spike in the audio where the clap was. Now this can be done in any NLE. They all have the ability to show you waveforms. Let me take a second and show you in Avid how I turn on my waveform. And then I go in and I sync up my audio so that the spike of the clap of my hands meets the spike of the audio. Now, there's a couple different things I'll talk about really quick about what you're looking for if you want to do this and what to buy. The first one I recommend is the one I have, which is the Zoom H4n. It's worked very good for me. I use it for a lot of my videos I shoot and shoots out in the field and all that kind of stuff. That one, you can find that on B&H's website at $230, or you could use the Tascam DR100. You can find that one on B&H's website for $275. If you didn't want to go to the external route, you could always go without having to worry about syncing. Would be the Rode mic, which is $149, or the more advanced one, the Rode VideoMic Pro, which is $229. I do have the Rode VideoMic Pro. I just use that for more like reference audio when I plug that into my camera, and I'm in post. I'll have that there just so it's a little bit better because it's better sounding than just the internal mic of the Canon cameras. They just don't really pick up audio very well. We've talked about the traditional ways of recording audio. Let's talk about the new advanced way. It's a program called Pluralize, and it was created by a company I think called Singular Software. But the program has now been bought by Red Giant, so you can find it on Red Giant's site. And basically, what it does is it takes away the point of the idea of needing a sync point. So you no longer need to clap. You no longer need to have a director's board that gives you that sync point, because this program will match your audio to your video by using the audio sounds. It just knows it knows how to do it. I've heard some people love this program. I've talked to other, freelancers out there who say that they have trouble with the program sometimes. I don't personally have it, so I'm not gonna say, you need this. Obviously, I don't need it, so I'm not gonna push it like that. But it's definitely out there. It's on Red Giant's website. It's $199, so that's also a great option. I know plenty of people who do use this program and they have success with it. So if you're new to this, DSLR audio, external audio recorder thing, and that's a step, maybe you'd want something so you don't have to worry about the syncing part of the post-production process. I'd like to thank my friend Chris for sitting in here. You guys can check him out on Twitter at Chris B. Schultz. And see you next time.